Gemini. What's up with y'all? Time for your February bonus reading. February bonus, man. You know what to do. If you would like information on scheduling personal readings, please look in the description box of this video. Everything you need to know is all down there. All right. I don't really have a whole lot to babble about. Let's go ahead and hop right into this. Okay. This is just a bonus reading. Let's see if I can pick up on some details that may have been left out. That's the main intention that I put into it. But maybe it's for a different group of Geminis. You never really know, man. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini. What do we got? A reading for the past person, a reading for the current person, and a reading for the new person. Okay? We're going to feel out and see which one wants to come through first. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Let's see what we got here. Past, current, new. Which one wants to come out first? We feel out which one comes out first, and then we go ahead accordingly after that. Let's see here. Two more shuffles. Two more. What do we got for Gemini? Ba-boom. Oh, okay. Four of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands reversed. The World reversed. This is a past person. Definitely the past person here, okay? So there's definitely an incomplete cycle. I do think you're going to hear from this person, though. The two of you might come back around. This looks possibly like a reconciliation here, okay? Right now, the person you're dealing with has the Eight of Cups. Could be a Sagittarius with the Temperance in the reverse there. They have the Eight of Cups right here, but I do see the Page of Swords here and then the Two of Cups. Okay, I do think the two of you will be coming back together, honestly, is what it looks like to me. What it looks like to me, okay? Knight of Wands in the reverse is moving kind of slow, though. Moving kind of slow. I see an attempted reconciliation, but the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. It's really hard to say whether or not it's actually going to go anywhere. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with the Emperor here. But I really kind of feel like the person you're dealing with is very much a what I say goes. You know, my way or the highway type of energy with this person. So it may seem like they're walking away right now, but I do see communication coming in here. Okay, but the Page of Swords is right next to the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so I'm going to have to clarify and see what the Knight of Swords is reversed because it's right next to the Page of Swords upright. But you do have the Magician and the Two of Cups right here, indicating to me, I do think you will manifest a reconciliation, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I really think this person kind of wants it to be on their terms. I do think this, so it's really hard to say who's actually reaching out. Okay, you're going to have to take that as it resonates because they're both here on the same side. One person is keeping quiet, or actually, you know what? Hang on, let me get one more clarification right here because what I think is happening here is this person just appears to be walking away from this right now and keeping quiet, but I do think that they will unexpectedly reach out. Chariot reversed, yeah, and the High Priestess reversed. I think that they will unexpectedly reach out, and I do see the two of you coming back together at some point. Again, though, Ace of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright. I don't know if this is going to actually spark rekindle the flame, as it were. I'm not sure, man. It doesn't really look like it. It looks like things are moving kind of slowly between the two of you. Let me look a little bit more at this person you're dealing with here. Okay, this is the past person. If you're not dealing with or interested in the past person, this is not for you. Look a little bit more at the past person Gemini is dealing with. 111 in the chat. That's a good number. What's up, y'all? Let's see here a little bit more. I want to pull this person's energy apart just a little bit more. See if I can find out a little bit more about where they are energetically, how they feel about you, their intentions. All that good stuff is what I'm looking for in this next spread here. The Sun in the reverse. Okay. Four shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Oh. With that Sun in the reverse, could be a Leo that you're dealing with. But that just kind of indicates to me, like I said, I want to see where this person is energetically. And if they're the Sun in the reverse, I think that they're just generally speaking, an unhappy person. Okay, the High Priestess. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reversed, Moon reversed. There's that Emperor again. There it is again. Okay. So yeah, see, I told you with the Ten of Cups down here, I told you there's a part of them deep down inside that does want to come back together and reconcile. But with this Emperor energy here, they want to feel like they're the ones in charge. I think they're the ones, they want to, what's the word? Like, yeah, I want to reconcile, but I don't want to appear vulnerable. I don't want to come back, oh, sorry, please. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to be the one in charge, you know? So I do think this person has a bit of an ego about them, but it's going to take a while for them to come forward. Okay, with that Moon in the reverse, though, Hermit reverse, could be a Virgo, Knight of Wands reverse. Yeah, they're taking their sweet ass time. They're taking their sweet time. But with this Eight of Wands right here, this is also a card of communication. Could be somebody at a distance from me, but I do see communication eventually coming through. It's really hard to say. They may kind of disguise it as, oh, just casual communication, you know. Oh, you popped up in my Facebook memory and I was wondering, you know, how you been or something like that. Something kind of casual. Could be a third party here too, possibly for some of you. But they really don't want to open up either with the Four of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed. I think they're a bit emotionally immature here. But dude, Ten of Cups. They're too proud. That's the problem. They have a lot of pride. They do still have feelings for you, and they would genuinely deep down like to reconcile, but they have too much pride. Too much pride. Whoops. I'm breaking shit on the set here at the home studio. Anyway, let's look at the advice. What advice do we have for Gemini and this past person? Should you come back together with this person? What should you do? What advice do we have? Advice for Gemini and the past person. The Five of Pentacles. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Oh, come on. Boom! 7 of Swords. Tower reversed. 8 of Wands reversed. I'm sorry, 8 of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. Honestly, I think a lot of you, there's a third party involved here. Obviously, that's not everybody. And even if it is, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be another lover. When I say a third party, I mean any third party out there shoving their energy where it don't belong. Could be your mama, could be your daddy, could be anybody, you know. But I really think that you should wait for new opportunities here. I don't really know. I don't really think you can trust this person. I think that as much as it may hurt, you may want to heal from this and wait for new opportunities to be made available to you. Okay? That may be your best bet here because, like I said, man, with that type of attitude, I just got done telling Taurus something very similar. But it's very important. Somebody's got to be vulnerable. And ideally, both of us need to end up eventually letting our walls down and becoming vulnerable. And I think that you may be willing to do that, but I don't think that they are. Okay, they got too much pride. Way too much pride. Okay. All right, let's look at the current person. Okay, this is for Geminis dealing with a current person. If you're not, this is not your reading. This is for Geminis dealing with a current person in their life. Boom. Okay, the Hangman. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Four of Wands reversed. 9 of Wands. There's that heavily guarded energy right there. Emperor reversed. 10 of Cups. Okay, so you got the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Okay. Now, here's the thing about that. I usually like to see why. What's the problem here? Why is there walking on eggshells energy? Okay. This energy right here is walking on eggshells. Okay. And who, I don't know. I really honestly don't know. It could be both of you are just kind of like tiptoeing through the tulips, or around each other and not one, I say one wrong thing and you get pissed off. So we're both guarded towards each other, I do think though, 10 of Cups and the Hierophant could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. There's a lot of potential here. Okay. I know I say these things a lot, but like I've said before on a side note, here in the tarot community, it is damn near impossible to do anything original. Okay. Like those of you who are a tarot card reader on YouTube, it's so impossible to do anything original. So what I do though, is I look at different energies. Okay. I look at potential energy. Okay. And advice, because I'm much, much more, I lean much more towards creating your own future than just waiting for a future to happen to you. Than a lot of other readers just read an outcome. And I'm much more of creating an outcome than I am waiting for one to happen to you, because we're entirely too powerful for that. Okay. Anyway, I digress. I do see potential here. Okay. So if the two of you actually were willing to, set your egos aside, set your emotions aside, I really think that that this has potential for a long-lasting, successful relationship. Just for whatever reason, with the Princess of Swords reversed right here, which is the page, I really think communication between the two of you, like there's somebody, one, the other, or both of you isn't fully communicating. I'm not really speaking 100% of what's on my mind. And for eventually, if we're not 100% open with each other, we're going to get to a point to where we're at a crossroads. And it's either I start opening up and expressing myself more, or I start bullshitting you and lying to you. Okay, it eventually reaches that point. Okay, and I don't think we're there yet. I'm not really seeing a lot of dishonesty or infidelity or playing games or anything like that. But it's getting close, man. It's getting very, very close. Okay, I want to look a little bit more at the person. Let's do a quick spread on this current person that you're dealing with. This is another thing that I'm adding into this too. I didn't used to do this on the past readings. I want to be able to get as much value on the table to my people as possible. The Seven of Swords, man, I done spoke too soon. Okay, so yeah, there may very well be some sneaky stuff going on here, but based on that past spread, and this is really dicey when you get to talking about it like this, because I'm never saying that dishonesty is okay. However, what is it that I'm being dishonest about? Am I being dishonest about like really big things, like really important things, like am I sneaking around on you? Am I talking to other men or other women on the side? Big things like that, or is it just little shit? Is it just little petty stuff that I'm going to lie to you about that just because I don't want to hear you get mad at me and argue? So I think that there is a little bit of, and again, don't take this the wrong way, but a little bit of harmless dishonesty going on. If that makes any sense at all. I know that's a very dicey subject, but let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 9 of Wands reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed. There's the Page of Swords reversed again. Same position. Knight of Cups, Magician reversed. Okay. So like I said, this does have a lot of potential right here. But this person right now, I see a lot of emotional manipulation going on here too. Okay. A lot of using your emotions against you and, guilt tripping you and making you feel stupid, making you feel guilty. And I really think this person is a bit emotionally immature. Okay. With the King of Cups, a bit of an attitude problem too. King of Cups, Queen of Swords, both reversed. But I do think that when it all comes down to it, they are willing to let their guard down. Okay. They know what they've done. They're not like oblivious to their problems. That's one of the biggest issues that we see is one, the other, or both people is oblivious to what they're doing wrong and focusing on what the other person's doing wrong. Okay. So I don't think that they're oblivious to what they're doing wrong here. They're not. They know, they've come to their senses. They're aware of what the issue is. And like I said, I see a lot of potential here. I really do. Let's look at the advice. What advice do we have for Gemini and this current person? Advice. Advice. 8 of Cups, man. I don't know what that's all about. 1, 2, 2 more. Four of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Cups. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is split down the middle. This just happened to Taurus too. It's weird. This is split down the middle. This is where we get to the point where, see, where you're at energetically and what you desire is all that really matters here. So I know that there's one group of Geminis who's just really, you're just at your wit's end. You're just at your wit's end. And even though there is potential, just because there's potential energy doesn't mean you're required to work on this. If your heart's really genuinely not in it, and you're going to have to go inside and take some personal, honest inventory. If your heart's really genuinely not in this, bye, go, deuces, okay? However, if your heart is genuinely in this and you would like to actually work on this right here, I really think that you need to lighten up a little bit. Okay, lighten up just a little bit. Don't take things too seriously. Let your guard down and focus on some alone time. Assign yourself some alone time just to get your own vibration up. Okay, we really need to take this stance of, okay, today I'm going to focus on my vibration and not what goes on around me. Okay, because we give our outside world, especially the people closest to us, way too much power over our emotions, and we tend to blame them, and it's tough, dude. It's very, very tough, but we always have to assign ourselves some alone time. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to get my vibration up. I'm going to focus on my frequency, and I'm not going to focus on what's going on around me. Okay, that's the best thing that you can do right now. Okay, as hard as it may be to take your attention off the person you're dealing with and what they're doing, sometimes we have to do that. We absolutely have to say, you know what? I'm going to be happy today because I said so. Not because you are doing this or not doing that, or not because of what you're saying and doing. I'm going to be happy today because I said so, regardless of what goes on around me. Okay, that's the stance we need to take. And that's the very first step towards actually getting to a timeline where the two of you can work together and flow together. That doesn't mean you're the one in the wrong. People always throw their guard up and get defensive and think, well, I'm not the one doing anything wrong. I'm not saying that you are. But if you want to take conscious control of your personal experience, period, whether you're the one in the wrong or not, it always happens in here first. Always. What you experience out here always starts in here, okay? All righty, now let's see, we did the past person, current person. Now let's do the new person. New person. If you're not dealing with or interested in anything new, this is not your reading. Ooh, look at that. That's good to show its face for you right there. Could be another Gemini. That is the Gemini card, the Lovers. But it's also the card of an extremely intense soul connection. Okay, one of those big ones. The big ones. Okay, the ones that will change your life path. Okay, it will completely energetically take you off the path you're on and put you on a different one. Okay, hopefully that's a good thing. Sometimes we're so damn stubborn that the universe will turn up. Oh, there it is again. Look at that. I think that's supposed to be out here. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a twin flame coming in. Okay, now that's not everybody. So I'm really careful when I talk about a twin flame connection. But if you come to me for a personal reading and you ask me, is this person my twin flame? This is the card I'm looking for, okay? So that's why I say that. That's not everybody. But even if it's not a twin flame, the connection is equal in intensity to that of a twin flame connection. It's just vibrationally different. Okay, let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. Well, the Fool reversed, Emperor reversed, Magician reversed, Death reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups upright. Good Lord. Okay, so this connection right here is throwing you for quite a bit of a loop. Okay. These are the types of connections that they're so intense that if you don't have your wits about you and you don't have your head on straight, they can drive you nuts. They can drive you absolutely insane, freak you out, scare you. And I see a lot of that energy here, a lot of sporadic back and forth. Oh my God. Even like these are the types of connections that you can try to put your walls up all you want. You realize, man, I ain't got no damn walls with this person, Dude, how are they making their way in here? I'm trying the best that I can to no, you stay out there. But this person is just, man, their energy just gets right up over those walls and right in here. Okay. So I see you're a little bit afraid to jump forward into this right here. Okay. You don't really want to try to control the situation, but maybe you're trying a little bit too hard to control yourself when this right here is kind of out of your control. The energy between the two of you. Okay. You got the Queen of Cups energy here, the Death reversed. Man, dude, I don't really have a whole lot left to say about this spread right here. It really looks to me like it's freaking you out a little bit. Like it's probably both of you. Probably both of you. It's scaring. The intensity of this connection scares you, I think. Okay. So, the person that you're dealing with. Let's look a little bit more at this new person you're dealing with. A little bit more at the new person Gemini is dealing with. Oh, that just jumped out right away there. The Emperor. Okay. Could be an Aries, possibly. Doesn't have to be. Two more shuffles. Two more. Okay. King of Cups reversed. Tower reversed. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. So this person is extremely passionate about this right here, but they're afraid of a worst case scenario. Okay, there's that Death card. Yeah, the Death card's in the upright now. Pretty cool Death card in this deck too. Look at that. Isn't that cool? But yeah, with the Tower in the reverse, I think this person's really like the first thing that comes to mind when we experience a connection this intense. The first thing that comes to mind is how bad it's going to hurt if this person screws me over, right? That's the first thing we start thinking about. The first thing we start thinking about is the worst case scenario and how bad it's going to hurt if they do the same thing that the past person did. And I see a lot of that energy here, a lot of it. Okay, they're afraid to open up. They're really afraid to open up. Okay, it could end up in conflict too because the intensity of this connection it's almost a little bit too intense, is what I'm seeing here. And what I mean is too intense that it's freaking both of you out. So it's really hard when we can't really think straight. It's really, really difficult to figure out how to approach this in a positive, mature way when this connection is so intense that I can't even think straight. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing it, but I don't know. The way it's looking right now, it may not last long. Eight of Wands reversed, Two of Cups reversed. Yeah. We're going to have to get to the advice right here because, Two of Cups reversed, the Death card. I'm thinking somebody here may manifest what they're worried about. If we dump too much energy into focusing on a worst case scenario, we may accidentally manifest it. Okay? Let's go with the good old Tarot Illuminati. Tarot Illuminati for the advice. What advice do we have for Gemini and this new person? The Queen of Cups. Okay, you know the lecture I give on the Queen of Cups as a piece of advice. It's very important that we take accountability for our own emotional state. Okay? There's only one way to get your hands on her cup. Only one way. And I'm going to tell you what, you ain't going to snatch it out of her hands if she don't want you to have it. Oh, I wouldn't mess with the Queen of Cups. Hell no. I wouldn't. Oh, no. There's only one way I'm getting my hands on her cup, and that is if she makes the decision to give it to me. Okay, and of course, this is analogous to her love, her heart. Okay, you can't. There's only one way you're going to get. Now, at the end of the day, if she makes the decision to give her cup to somebody, and they spit in it, and dump it out, and throw it on the ground, and kick it around, she's not going to waste her energy pointing the finger at that person. She's going to sit down with herself and say, "Why did I give this person my cup? What does that say about me? Why did I think that this person could be trusted with my cup? You know, she's going to take accountability for the decision she made at the end of the day. Okay. And that's how she earned her throne. That's why she is the most emotionally intelligent woman in the entire tarot. Okay. Because that's the way she looks at love and emotion as a learning experience. She's constantly learning and growing emotionally. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Okay, the Magician. Ace of Cups. All right, 4 of Pentacles reversed, Strength reversed. Okay, so at the end of the day, I really feel like if you can let go of the past, and now I'm walking a fine line here with what I'm about to tell you, so pay very close attention. If you can let go of the past and intentionally shift your focus away from the negativity, acknowledge its existence, don't deny it and shut it out and try to run from it, but intentionally focus your intentions and your energy towards the best possible case scenario, then that, I think there is a lot of potential here. The biggest issue is what we do is we try to run straight towards the light and deny and shut out the dark. We can't do that, okay? Because that dark will come and chase you and hit you like a tidal wave. That's the law of balance, okay? So I always say, like with the light wolf and the dark wolf, okay? You can't kill the dark wolf, period. Not here in this dualistic dimension, you can't. No, you can't. Well, what you can do is you can chain his ass up over there in the corner and say, yeah, I know you're over there, dark wolf, but guess what? You ain't getting no food. I'm going to feed the light wolf, and just ignore it. It's there, and I know it's there. Cool, whatever. But I'm not going to sit and focus on you all day, every day. I'm gonna pet this doggy. I'm going to feed the light wolf. This is my favorite doggy. You know what I mean? And then that is how we properly shift timelines energetically, because there's going to be positive and negative with everything, okay? You have to acknowledge the existence of the negativity because it's going to be there. It has to be in order to balance out energetically, okay? But that doesn't mean you focus on it. You focus on the light, okay? All right. Well, I feel like your all's messages have come through, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you for tuning in and playing along. I know I say this at the end of every video, but I mean it with every ounce of my heart and soul. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who show support and show love. I wouldn't be able to do this without every last one of you who tune in and play along. So thank you all so much. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on how to schedule a personal reading if you would like one. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.